Oh, a seal opera. How did it get so dark so fast?
Adobo?
It was teeming with killer whales. Willie had the larger half, with a double bed, a good-sized basin, a cupboard with mirrored doors, a beautiful window looking down on the courtyard, the fountain, the bronze statue of a roe deer buck. How many of us feel battered? They're not going to stop until she dies. My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. A seal opera. You want me to put that on my todger?
If that intro isn't worth 100,000 subscribers, I don't know what is. You're all here, months later, still laughing your heads off at the seal opera. Why don't you subscribe? So anyway, I don't know if any of you noticed, but something very interesting happened over the weekend, didn't it? That's right. We got to see Prince Harry live in action, scanning Westminster Abbey with his glazed expression, hurriedly gathering as many memories as his smooth little brain can process. Gathering memories for another memoir? Memoir memories? If there is a God, yes. And for Christmas, we will get Spare 2.
Lost in Siberia.
So I watched quite a bit of the Coronation, you know, and I have to say a little bit of me, that tiny little corner of my brain that has some empathy in it, felt ever so slightly sorry for Harry. He looked uncomfortable. But hey, I'm no body language expert. Let's see what the experts say, because you all seem to love body language experts. Body language guy. I'm not jealous. I don't need hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and that's what makes him happy. I'm good. Anyway, let's get into this. Prince Harry showed moments of sadness as Dad King Charles passed him in the Abbey. Body language expert Darren Stanton suggested that Prince Harry may have experienced feelings of nostalgia as he watched King Charles III's coronation from the outside, from Siberia. If, God willing, there is a sequel to Spare, there is going to be a whole chapter, at least a whole chapter, the chapters aren't very long, a whole chapter on Princess Anne's feather. I really hope there is some vague link between feathers and racism. We all know what that meant. Red feather, white power. Very subtle. Well played, Auntie Anne. I thought you win this round. Anyway, Mr. Stanton, that's the body language expert, Mr. Stanton noted that Harry appeared confident and elated throughout the ceremony. Confident and elated, or cokey. Some people call that cokey. Confident and elated throughout the ceremony, but displayed fleeting moments of sadness as his father passed him on his exit from the Abbey.
Oh no! Anyway, look.
During the ceremony, Harry was also seen adjusting his sleeves in a pacifying gesture, perhaps seeking reassurance in the midst of the emotional event, according to Mr. Stanton. I actually agree with the mental health expert here, because I was thinking about this morning out on my mental health walk, and you know, I was walking along worrying about how I look when I walk, and fidgeting with my shirt and touching my collarbone, like touching my hands, fidgeting with my hands, thinking you look like a prick. Everyone thinks you're a prick. Thank God for my mental health walks, because I'd be a mess otherwise. The point is, though, I think I do recognise sort of nervous, fidgety behaviour in other people when they're uncomfortable, because I see it a mile off and I'm like, oh God, that person's not comfortable in their own skin, are they? And in that sense, I did kind of feel sorry for Harry, because he looked very out of place, looked like he didn't know what to say to anyone, and yeah, he did look a bit as though he was struggling, you know, and I did, in that sense, I did feel a bit sorry for him, because, you know, it's uncomfortable to watch, isn't it, when somebody's, you know, not having a great time, like an event like that. It's when you've got someone at a party and they're just sat in the corner on their own, it makes everyone feel a bit uncomfortable, doesn't it? But, I mean, it is a problem of his own making, and isn't he always on about some app that he's got on his phone? Better up, or whatever, I'm not sure what he's saying exactly. Better up. Anyway, who cares, whatever it's called, I don't know, but the point is, he's always on about mental health, and his mental health has been in decline ever since he started talking about mental health, and Coincidentally, since he met Meghan, I think. But anyway, who cares? Let's hear what the real expert has to say. Hey, let's get back to the article. You quack, Danny. He added, as he was on the outside looking in, it seemed Harry experienced feelings of nostalgia too. A noticeable moment was when Harry was seated in the Abbey. He was looking for a reassuring figure and appeared slightly out of sync with everyone else. Yeah, been there. We saw him adjusting his sleeves in a bid to reassure himself, a telltale pacifying gesture. Coronation of King Charles III was a challenging event for Harry. What isn't a challenging event for Harry? It's a challenging event for Harry due to the strained relationship with his father. I'm sorry, that's far too diplomatic for my liking. A strained relationship? No, it's not a strained relationship. Strained relationship is when a father and son, for example, don't quite see eye to eye. They've got different visions of the world. They're from different generations. You know, we're still, I don't know if this is Mr. Stanton's intention, right? This body language expert, okay? I don't know if his intention is to play into this narrative, but he's doing it. He's playing into the narrative that the royal family are furious with Prince Harry because he dared to leave behind, to abandon his royal duties, and with a black woman, 10 times worse. That's not what happened, right? It's not a strained relationship in the typical sense. They're weirded out by the fact that this guy who seemed fairly normal, you know, the brother, the son, left the royal family and then quickly realised that the best and easiest way to make money for himself, being a talentless twat, was to sell insinuations and half-truths about his family. Any family would be obviously a bit cold with him there on in, right? And I don't think it's certainly not mutual. King Charles has held out an olive branch, figuratively, not literally. I've never seen anyone do that. But he's held out an olive branch at every opportunity to Harry. And does Harry take it? He can't even see it. All right? Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Oh, my voice is breaking. However, despite any underlying tensions, Mr. Stanton claimed that the Duke of Sussex felt compassion throughout the ceremony. We are a perceptive little body language expert, aren't we, Mr. Stanton? How do you perceive all of these emotions on that face? Like fucking wine experts sniffing the glass for the aromas, tones.
People who sniff their wine. You're a twat.
Anyway, on with the article. Mr. Stanton from Betfair Bingo. Mr. Stanton from Betfair Bingo. Body language expert who I've been relying on, believing in good faith that we could trust this body language expert. I'm sorry, my subscribers. This has all been a big ad for Betfair Bingo. They are not sponsoring this video. Clearly are sponsoring the Mirror. Mr. Stanton from Betfair Bingo said he displayed signs of emotion and compassion throughout the ceremony, which was no doubt challenging for him at times. Yes, I too have no doubts that he found this, his father's coronation, challenging. Tell me something that Prince Harry has not found challenging in his life. However, as the ceremony played out, we saw Harry ease in his stance and his expressions. He relaxed and gained more confidence, appearing how he did when he first arrived. And if you, the readers, are feeling confident and you want to go somewhere where you can feel relaxed and at ease, come on down to your local Betfair Bingo hall. What are you waiting for? Added the body language expert. My last joke didn't really work, did it? Because Betfair Bingo don't actually have any physical bingo halls. It's all online. Everything's online nowadays, isn't it? Depressing, really. I mean, I'm not saying like that bookies, the traditional bookies and betting shops were, really fun, upbeat places to be. But I imagine there was some shred of camaraderie amongst the drunk ludomaniacs that congregated there on a daily basis. There's nothing sadder, is there really, than sitting at home on your laptop or on your phone, gambling what little money you have left away for nothing. You can't even say I'm going to have a drink with the boys. No, there's no excuse. You're not telling anyone about it, are you? You're not talking about it. There's no sitting around having a fag, watching the horses. You know, everything's shit, isn't it, nowadays? You can't even drink yourself to death and gamble your savings away with other people anymore. You're doing it from your smartphone in your bedsit. That's not funny, is it? It's just sad. What a time to be alive, guys. Let's get back to the article. Meanwhile, body language expert Judy James. Oh, there's another one. I wonder who she's working for. William Hill. Or maybe she's freelance. She's just selling crack on the side. Body language expert and crack dealer Judy James. Actually, I probably shouldn't joke about that. I know what libel laws are like in England. However, I am in Spain, so yeah, fuck it. Crackhead Judy James observed that during the historic event, Prince Harry returned as a joker. More like a joke. He returned as a joker and was seen mimicking his cousin Eugenie's heavily pregnant state upon his arrival at Westminster Abbey.
Statement by Prince Andrew to wear the garter robe.
Well,
He's wearing the full kit, the full garter kit.
What a joker. What are we going to do with old Prince Harry, eh? Get him out of there. He's too wild for this party. All I can say is thank God William and Kate didn't coerce him into dressing up as a Nazi again. And I don't wish this on anyone, but it would be kind of amazing to see Prince Harry have a meltdown a la Charlie Sheen or Hunter Biden. Just to see him showing up at the coronation in a full Hugo Boss SS uniform, sat in the third row with his glazed expression, the leather gloves and the trench coat, the cap with the skull on. Continued to display his confident and happy demeanour as he made his way up the aisle, nodding, grinning and chatting with people in the congregation. Miss James added, still smiling and with his cheeks rounded, he then proceeded to perform a display of what looked like rather cocky bravado. More like cokey bravado. Anyway, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much. Hit that like button, please. Show your appreciation. Don't just say you like it, you know, to yourself in your head. Show the world, right? Tell me how brilliant it is. Give me validation. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed as well, I don't know why you haven't. You've just wasted 12 minutes of your time and mine. 13, actually. So, what are you doing? Sort it out. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.